Hi, everyone. It's Tony Richards, and welcome to today's Life Focus. I want to talk with you today about something I think we all need to do every now and then. May not need to do it every day or every moment, but I think it's good every now and then to do this. I want to talk today about perspective shift. That's right. Some people say changing your perspective. I'm going to say, you know what? Let's take a look at the perspective and let's shift it where we need to. Perspective shift is what I want to talk about today. You see, a perspective shift, it elevates our thinking. It allows us to overcome seemingly insurmountable barriers. It allows us to move a lot faster, and it allows us to see the world more clearly. Are there things in your world that you need to see more clearly, that you're looking at right now as a barrier that I just can't overcome? And that if only I could move a little faster in getting this done. Perspective shifts also help us to lift others by sharing what we've learned with them. That's so critical and so important in life in general. Perspective shifts allow us to take a step back from a situation and look at it from another angle. You know, let me give you two examples. Looking over a fence with your feet planted on the ground is slightly different view than when we lift a little and stand on our toes. I remember one time I was looking outside on the deck, and in the house that we were in had a fence, and the dog was outside, and there was a little neighbor boy from next door, and he was just about at fence level. And so, he was trying to look over the fence and looking around, and he just couldn't do it because he wanted to see the dog. And he had been doing this for a number of days. And one day, he just made the decision, you know what? I'm going to do a perspective shift. Although, obviously, he didn't say it, I don't think. But what he did is he just simply lifted up a little bit and stood on his toes. And that slight change allowed him to see over the fence into our yard and see the dog. See, the slightest shift can give a whole new perspective on ourselves, on others, family, friends, job, education, life in general. Have you ever wondered how God sees you opposed to how you see you? Let me ask you that again. Have you ever wondered how God sees you opposed to how you see you? Maybe you need that perspective shift. Where is your true strength coming from? I think that's a question I want to ask you. A second example I want to use is just happened over the weekend. I was standing and looking out on the deck, and on the deck we've got plants all around the deck. So I decided that there was a plant that was in the front, and it was dying. And I was just going to go throw it away. But I decided to move it. I decided to change and do a perspective shift, if you will. And I placed the plant among other plants, and I decided I would let nature and God take care of it. Now, I moved that plant about a month ago, and I really hadn't thought about it. I really hadn't. Yesterday, when I looked out at the plants, I saw new growth on that plant and a beautiful reddish pink flower. And I thought, different perspective, and things can begin to grow. Isn't that amazing? So, how about you? Perhaps you have been thinking and looking and acting in the same way for so long that you've fallen into a rut. You're kind of like that plant in one spot so long that you're beginning to decay. Maybe your creative roots are in decay. Perhaps it's time to do a perspective shift and allow new growth to develop. Maybe in your ministry, maybe in your job, maybe in yourself. See, perspective shift on attitude and watch what things change. Make a perspective shift on your thoughts and watch how your words will change. Make a perspective shift on your words, on your actions, on your life. Stop seeing yourself at fence level and make a small change, a change for the better, and watch your entire life, your attitude, your actions, and your perspective shift. and you will go forward. Have yourself a great day. Take perspective on what you're doing and make a shift where you have to. Hey, I want to remind you that starting January 3rd, 2021, the Tony Richards Leadership Academy will kick off. And if you'd like to take some classes, and I appreciate those who have contacted us and those already who have registered, simply go for information and application online to yourleadershipacademy.org. We're going to be starting with Leadership 1. Now, that is a free 1-hour introductory course. So I hope everyone will sign up. A free 1-hour introductory course starting January 3rd, 2021. It's called Leadership 1. It's a basic introductory on leadership, 1-hour course, and then the other ones will start from there. It's a great opportunity to make a perspective shift in you, in your education, in your development, and in your life. Questions, comments? Call me at 800-513-1906, 800-513-1906. Come on. It's your life. It's your day. It's your decision. Make a perspective shift today, and you will go forward.